Okay guys, just a real quick update. Still just tearing stuff down, so it's really boring. But heater box is out and we've got most of the interior gutted now. Just pulling my crappy speaker mounting job. Yeah, all the parts are going back here, I know. They're all gotta come out eventually. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just pulling a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna hurry up and take the last two speakers out, and then I can get all the air ducting out. But tomorrow it's gonna be steering column and hopefully pulling the entire dash. And yeah, pulling out the last of the seat belts too on both sides. And just little odds and ends. There's trim pieces and like the visor's got to come out and stuff. So just little stuff, but it's all pretty easy. It just really takes standard tools. And yeah, the biggest problem is the electrical connectors, because they're so old and brittle you can't break them, so you really got to take your time and be patient. And they fill with dirt and they get seized, so they won't come apart. So you just gotta take your time and be careful. But other than that, things are going pretty easy. So I'll hurry up and pull the speakers and get the rest of the heater box out, and then we are gonna wrap it up for the evening. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Once this weekend actually, this bare frame, I figured out what I'm taking it down to my grandmother's, and I'm gonna store it at her house because she's got a big farm and I can just tuck it away in a corner down there and no one will know. So, well, she'll know because I'm asking her, but it's not gonna be in anybody's way. So before this weekend I gotta pull everything off the frame. We're not gonna like pull the brake lines and stuff because I don't need them, but we'll pull, once we get it up on the trailer for the first time, we'll pull the steering, the gearbox and tie rods, and the drive shaft's got to come out, exhaust, all that stuff. Fuel tank is coming out. I'm not gonna use it, but I don't just want it to sit there, so I gotta siphon all the gas out and put that somewhere. But yeah, so this is all gonna get stripped down, and it's just really gonna be a rolling chassis, just like this was for a long time, and we're just gonna stick this frame down there and try and sell it. And if we can't, we'll strip off all the individual parts and we'll just have to scrap the frame, which would be sad, but that's what we'll have to do. I mean, it'd be a good frame for someone who wants to build like a custom rat rod project or something. I don't want to just throw it out. Like, I don't care if it gets chopped and shortened and someone makes a cool project with it, but I just don't want it to be thrown out, because that's just a waste. So, but if someone modifies it, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool if someone were to do something with it. So, yep, get the rest of that pulled. And you know what? If I feel like I'm on a roll, we might pull the steering column. Who knows? Who knows how much I'll get done? But this is the last minute video for tonight. So, yeah, until the next one. Alright guys, just gonna recap after the working evening. I got a lot more done today. I got a lot more done. Pretty much everything is stripped out of the cab, except for the odd wiring harness. That seatbelt bolt will not come out, and glass, and like the throttle cable and brackets and stuff. But this glass is going to be pulled probably this weekend. And we actually do have the body mount bolts out too. They all came out like butter. Very happy about that. So we can actually pick up the cab. So I'm currently just, I have to get my, like she slides around. So, tomorrow evening, wood is really expensive where I live because of the pandemic. But where I work, we have a bunch of scrap pallets that we would normally just give away for free or burn at a campfire or something like that. But I'm going to dip into our scrap pallets and make we're going to make some carts for the bed and the cab. And you gotta make the cab one first, and I need to see if I can find myself a free 2x8 and run it across so I can pick up with my engine hoist the cab. And then I really just have a couple bolts to go. 8 bolts for the cab, a couple for the rear bumper, and some wiring, pull the e-brake stuff, or the parking brake stuff, steering, exhaust, drive shaft. Then we can send this frame this weekend, Sunday. This frame has got to be, I have to have everything I want off this frame. And I think that's doable. I mean, the hardest part of stripping this truck down is done. Gutting the cab is the hardest part. And I didn't necessarily have to gut it to get it off. But I figured, A, I'm gonna have to do it eventually. And B, what else can I do? Nothing really, until I get that wood. And C, it's gonna be way lighter with all the guts out of it to pick it up. So I'll be able to balance it easier. It'll roll around on the cart nicer. It's just better to get all the weight out now, in my opinion. Or 99% of it. So, that's just a quick update. The original harness came out beautifully. I didn't break any electrical connectors. It's all out. I do have the main harness out of the F250, but that one had to be cut to get it out in the time frame that I had to. So that one was cut at the firewall on the outside, and now it's in 2 pieces, unfortunately. But I really should only need the circuit for the fuel tank switch valve, and I don't even need it. I really just need the connector because I can make my own harness to go to my own valve. In fact, I'm gonna have to, but that is all further down the line for when we actually start putting dual tanks in this thing. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good. Tomorrow, hopefully I can get that cart built relatively quick. The lengthiest part is going to be breaking down those pallets. And yeah, hopefully I can break down those pallets quickly, build the cart even quicker, and we could get the cab off tomorrow, and that'll make pulling brake parts and stuff a whole lot easier. So yeah, just keep trucking away, literally.